What is the gaming scene like in New Zealand? What kind of games are popular?
Gaming scene in New Zealand is pretty much a mirror of the United States per se. Not exactly the same as the UK. There's not as many people playing indie games, but there is quite a few, and there's no real central organized play group force thing. So only like in the last decade or so have people really started organizing along social media and things, and now we've got New Zealand gaming groups on Facebook and things like that, and websites and stuff sort of popping up. But when we started out, it was whatever we could get our hands on, and it was just our local group of people that were playing the game. And various other games. We've always played a mix of games. So this latest trend of playing nothing but 5th edition D&D has been very weird compared to the usual. So the usual would be people playing like Rogue Trader, Warhammer type games, World of Darkness, Call of Cthulhu, Dungeons and Dragons, always a staple, of course, but lots of other sort of games as well. And basically you just get used to the idea if you show up at somebody's house and they're going to play a role-playing game, don't assume that it's Dungeons and Dragons. It might be something fairly obscure in New Zealand, just their pet project sort of thing. And they may have been planning that campaign for a long time, or they may just sort of wing it and go, oh yeah, like me, I'll just sort of wing an adventure. It's very rare that I would actually play a pre-written adventure, and that's always been the case because we didn't have access to them. So when we first started out role-playing, we had very limited access to imported gaming supplies from one or two importers. There was no internet or anything like that. Since then, people just basically order in what they want from overseas. And now we can get pretty much anything from anywhere we want by hook or by crook.